The theme of our game is review of important historical and literary characters. Our core objectives is to teach the audience about several characters from history and/or fiction. While not in an in-depth lesson, the audience will have at least be able to know the character/person existed, what their strengths may have been, and what their weakness may have been. Why use this game as a medium? We are using a game as a medium for this for a few different reasons. First, it's more entertaining in a game format, so may be able to reach a larger audience. Secondly, everyone wants the opportunity to play as their favorite character, and this provides not only that opportunity, but also a chance to do so with friends. Who doesn't like having a chance to see how Napoleon and Frankenstein would fight side by side? Finally, it also fulfills the requirement of making a game for this class. Why will they play? Hopefully because it is fun. Failing that, because it was given to them in class to play. So, how will they play and what makes it fun? So what exactly is our game? Our game is a cooperative card game where the characters attempt to save the world from an evil, time-bending wizard. The players will have to use their characters' attributes, strengths, and weaknesses to not only fight the wizard, but to make it there. Along the way, the players will have to contend with NPCs, difficult terrain, merchants, monsters, and more. In order to build up strength before the boss, they will collect items and spells to increase their chance of survival and win the final fight. Are you ready to save the world?
Pre-game. First, separate cards into their own piles. Dialogue cards, attack cards, magic cards, life cards, character cards, wound cards, event cards, and boss cards. Secondly, choose a character card. Each player will need their own card, and you can either choose your favorite card or pick at random. Thirdly, each player will need to grab their character's starting deck. This will include grabbing dialogue cards, attack cards, magic cards, and life cards. The specific amounts of each type of card are outlined on your character card. How to play. Each game will have 7 rounds before proceeding to the boss round. The first 7 rounds will consist of 3 steps: flipping an event card, playing the event as outlined in each event card, and reset. First, I'll tell you how the event card works. The event card details what is going on each round of play. It could be combat, finding an overturned cart, talking to a potential ally, or trying to cross a river for some really good looking loot. Secondly, I'll tell you how to play the event. No matter what the event is, there will be a primary check and a secondary check on the card. In order to pass the primary check, each player will individually pull cards from their deck and add up the points from their cards to see if they pass the primary check. In the category displayed, if an attack symbol is shown, add up only attack card numbers. A tie equates to passing the check. If you pass the primary check, follow the event card's instructions. If you fail the primary check, you can see if you pass the secondary check. The secondary check represents an out-of-the-box solution to your current situation. Passing the secondary check leads to pulling a mystery card, which may be beneficial or detrimental. Whether you pass the primary check or fail both checks, see the event card for consequences. However, if you don't think you can pass the check, you can skip playing this event card. Some cards may have a check to skip the event card. Failing this check counts as half the result of the stated failed check. As a word of caution, skipping too many event cards may leave you unable to beat the final boss. Each player will try to beat the check or skip the event individually. If one player decides to skip, other players are still allowed to play the card. Consequences for passing or failing the check are also specific to individual characters. The player who skips is not allowed to draw another event card, but continues on as normal during the next event card. Running out of life cards results in your character falling unconscious. Other players can revive the unconscious player with items or spells. If the party is unable to revive the player after 3 rounds, the character dies and the player draws a new character card, and building a new deck as the new character card states. Thirdly, reset. Reshuffle your player deck, include any gain deck cards, including wound cards when applicable. After 7 event cards, move to the boss round. The boss round. This is the final fight. Take the top enemy card off the deck. This will be your boss. The time-bending wizard has taken this form to fight you. Set aside 6 life cards. This will act as the boss's hit points, and you win the game by exhausting this pool of cards. Instead of passing the check on the enemy card, the group flips a boss card. This is the boss's attack, and in order to beat the attack, you must pass the check as a team. Success and failure of checks happen as a team. If you pass, ignore the consequences of the card. If you fail the check, the entire team suffers the consequences stated on the boss card. Either your party is able to defeat the boss and save the world, or you are defeated and the world is lost.